Hello, good morning, my dear students. This is Thiru sir, your SST teacher. So, welcome to the online classes of Sri Eknath Rao Kharse Elite English Medium School, Muktanagar. So, dear students, today I am here with you with the SST textbook, which is came from Lonwell textbook, and the second lesson we are going to start today. And so, the second lesson name is locating the places. So, though the world is very large and big, so how can we locate the place? Today we are going to learn how to locate the place, and for locating places purpose, what things are required for us, we have to know that. And today we are going to learn the things is by using of globe and by using different type of figures of maps like that. I hope you can understand properly and easily. So whenever you are not able to understand, definitely you may contact to me and you may ask to me wherever you have any doubt. Okay, so first we will start our lessons. So in this lesson we are going to learn means what? Locating place. First one is what do you call? Latitude. Latitude, then after longitude, longitude, then after we will learn grid. Some square part generally is called grid. So let you see what is given here. First passage we are going to read. All the continents are oceans. Look, this is just to think it's a real world. Obviously it's a real world, but it is a figure of Earth, that's what we call globe, isn't it? So all the continents and oceans, countries and cities are marked on a globe, obviously. So without any reference point, it is difficult to locate a place on the globe. In order to locate a place, we need certain reference points. When we look at a globe, we are able to see only one side. To see other side, we have to rotate it. The globe rotates on a pole that passes through it, which is called the axis. Means this point, this middle point which is connected to both of pole is known as axis. What do you call? Axis. And actually it's a imaginary line. There is no line. Suppose if you whenever you're going to be a scientist, so at the time you're going to out of the earth, I mean the moon or wherever other places, at that time don't search that where is line. Our Thiru sir told us, he cheated us. He will think at the time it's an imaginary line. There is no line on the earth, but we have to imagine that have a line. That line is known as axis. So next point is which is passes through line on which the earth rotates. The two ends of the axis are called poles. The point of the top is called North Pole and the point of the south is called South Pole. So the students, this is the globe, just listen properly. So both of sides. So both of ending point is called poles. Both of ending point what you call? Poles. P-O-L-E-S, pole. Poles, though it is plural, that's why I wrote S, poles. So both of pole, the pole which is north side situated, that is known as North Pole, and which is south side situated, that is known as South Pole. So you must understand it is properly what is I'm going to saying to you. Next point is, on a globe we can also see a number of lines. See, I think it may be visual or not, but I am trying to express. Number of lines are there. lines are there, see, like given and like given. Number of lines like this present. These all are imaginary lines drawn on a globe that makes easier for us to locate any places on it. So what we make different type of lines, and these lines, parallel lines. So different lines when we make these lines only, these are also imaginary lines. These are what I show you, these are also imaginary lines, which is helps to locate a proper place within a second. That's why you're using different line. So what those are lines? Let you read. About the lines we are going to read. So I told you there are two types of imaginary lines. One is latitude, like this. Another one is longitude, like this. It has given like that. Just to imagine, this is called longitude and this is called latitude. So now we are going to learn latitude. So let us see what's the latitude. Latitude means like this. These are called latitude. But in here a specific latitude only we are removing or identifying, otherwise just as it is we are giving. So let you read from content. I am going to read, listen carefully. Content is so first we think not necessary, so just you drop it. First we are going to discuss latitude. Good. So what is latitude as given for you? Why things what we cannot understand? So first things, simply we are going to learn this is called 0 degree latitude. What? This is called 0 degree latitude. This is called 23 1/2 latitude, degree latitude. This is 66 1/2 degree north latitude. This is also north latitude. This is also north latitude. And bottom side, what is same? 23 degree half, 23.5 degrees south latitude. Here 66 half degree south latitude. This is south pole and this is north pole. Just keep in mind and understand properly what I am teaching for you. So here I am reading the content, listen carefully. An imaginary lines draw half between the north pole and south pole is called equator. See, this is the which is middle of the part, which is an imaginary lines which makes the earth two half part, that is known as equator. Equator always belongs to a 0 degree. Equator always belongs to a 0 degree. Next, the part of the earth which lies in the north of the equator is called north hemisphere, and the part which lies towards the south equator is called southern hemisphere. So this is middle of the part, yes or no? So the part from which the half of the earth belongs to north is called total northern hemisphere. The part of south is called southern hemisphere. And The imaginary line drawn parallel to the equator are known as parallel of latitudes. These are were called parallel of latitudes. Latitudes always in a parallel way, one to other, each other, they staying as a parallel process. So here we are going to learn something special for you. The length of these parallel lines keep on decreasing as we move away from the equator towards poles. First point, what? These parallel lines, whenever you are going to north side or whenever you are going to south side, means pole side, both of north and south pole side, whenever you are going gradually, the sides, means the length of the latitude gradually decrease. Here big, here small, 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 again here small, 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 small. So it is towards north and towards south, gradually it is decreasing. The latitude size getting to decrease towards the both of the poles, the north poles and the south poles. First point. Second point is, all lines parallel to the equator form a complete circle except the north pole and south pole, which are points. Very good. So these all are making circle, means from equator to north pole and equator to south pole. Only this point only not a circle, but all the latitudes are circle, full circle. Just make you see, this is, so these are the latitude. So this latitude again it is coming total side, isn't it? This equator total it will, so it became a circle. But the pole, this point, is there any circle? Nothing else. It doesn't have any circle. It's a point. So keep in mind, north pole and south pole only point, but except all the latitudes are total circle. All the latitudes are total circle. So keep in mind. Next, third point given, these lines are numbered. The equator, which is marked as a 0 degree latitude, is the largest circle that can be drawn on a globe. See, I have drawn already. This is called biggest circle or biggest latitude or 0 degree latitude. This point. We can say 0 degree latitude. We can say what? Largest latitude, and we can say equator. It has three names. So different way they make questions to you. That's why keep in mind and be sure. Next point. But each line has numbers. I made for special here line 23 degree, 23 half degree north, 66 half degree north, 23 half degree south, 66 half degree south, but it has each of things known as specific name. This is equator, so keep in mind. Next things, the north pole is marked 90 degree Celsius and south degree as 90 degree south. So this point is taken as a 90 degree north and 90 degree south. Measure total straight 90 degrees. Next point, the parallel are drawn at a distance of 1 degree Celsius. So each latitude covering 1 degree distance, we are making the parallels. I mean latitude. One latitude, another latitude, 1 degree Celsius distance. So keep in mind properly. So among them, there are 90 parallel in northern hemisphere and 90 parallel in southern hemisphere. There are 180 parallel of latitude in total, including to the equator. So total, listen to me, from 0 degree equator to direct north pole, total 90 latitude, 90 latitude, and below side also same 90 latitude. Total combinedly 180 latitude are present on earth. So among them, very important parallel latitudes are these. Very important parallel. This is first 0 degree latitude, that is you call equator, the largest latitude, or the 0 degree latitude we can call it. Second point, is called Tropic of Cancer. This is called what? Tropic of Cancer. North latitude 23½ north latitude is also known as Tropic of Cancer. Then after, below side, south 23½ latitude, what do you call? What is it? Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. Keep in mind properly. Then after, north side, this is called Arctic Circle. South side, it is called Antarctic Circle. Antarctica Circle. So Arctic Circle 66½ degree north and Arctic Circle 66½ degree north and Antarctica Circle 66½ degree south. So keep in mind properly, it may also given 66½ south is called as Antarctic Circle. 66½ degree north is known as Arctic Circle. 23½ degree south is known as Tropic of Capricorn. The same things 23½ degree north is known as Tropic of Cancer. So we have to keep all the things in our mind. That might help to you easy to remember and you can answer properly and fastly. I hope you can understand. So this is called, this is we combine largely we came to know very well what about latitude. Now we are going to focus on longitude. Okay, the students, for longitude purpose we will make another video. So this is part 1. In part 2 we are going to learn longitude.